I'm going to be showing you on how to program a part onto a Haas MCU. An MCU is a machine control unit. Every CNC machine has an MCU so that you can see the program that you're running. G-codes are used within a program to tell the machine to do general motions, like move left and right and move the spindle front to back. M codes are miscellaneous codes that tell the machine to do to activate its different features. Like MO8 is to turn the coolant on, and MO9 is to turn it off. MO6 is to change tools, and you'll see that frequently on my program that we're going to write today. Now, let's start. This is the Haas CNC MCU that I just mentioned. I'll be using the keyboard that it provided and also the codes I just mentioned to create the parts that we need to make. This is a blueprint of the part that we will be programming onto the Haas CNC MCU. Right here is the startup codes. In the startup codes, it tells the machine to clear out its old offsets and call up new ones. It also tells the machine to call up tool number 1. You can see that in line number N30 it says T1 MO6. MO6 is the G code or the M code to change tools, and the T1 is tool number 1. After that, it tells the machine to turn the spindle on to 1000 RPMs and to move to X1, Y1. Now, on line N60, I'm going to tell the spindle to move to its origin. So I put in X0, Y0. Every time you want to move the spindle to a certain X and Y coordinate, all you have to put is X, the value, Y, the value. And that's all. If you ever want to put a whole number or even a 0 in that case, you have to put a decimal point or else the computer doesn't understand what that number is. Now if you noticed on line N60, I put a G00 in front of X and Y because I'm telling the machine to go as fast as possible to those coordinates. Now, I'm not worried about it because in the line above that, I told the machine to move the drill an inch above the part, so I should be fine. Now, on line N70, I am telling the machine to move to X1, Y1, which is where the drilling begins on our part, and then it will go to its next point. In the next line of code, N80, I put a G01 and an F10 so that it doesn't go its full maximum speed. It's just going at a feed rate of 10, and I also told it to go 0.25 into the part. So now the end mill is 1/4 of an inch inside of the part. In the next line, N90, I'm telling the machine to move to X3, Y3, which is doing that slot that we need. And then in N100, I'm telling the machine to rapid the spindle up to an inch above the part, so that the end mill is just over the part. Now in the lines N110 to N130, this is the end up programming code. So this is telling the machine that I'm done with my part. You can tell all the axes to go up and away from it and to cancel all offsets that I have called up. This is done. This chunk of program, this chunk of code is only done when you are completely done with your program, which we are. Thank you all for watching. I hope now that you understand how to put a program onto a Haas MCU.